What's up, guys? Vince Roddy here, aka B-Boy Vinzel. Welcome to this week's Breaks, the show that no one watches. We're about to check up on so many other events. I'm doing this freestyling off, the dome, basically just looking at my algorithm and seeing that I can just use that for topics. So that's what I'm gonna do. And also, like, yeah, none of these videos are organized. What do you expect? But yeah, floor gangs. There's like a freaking another name for this or something. Here, I'm on YouTube, so I'm trying to check these. So you might hear stuff in the background or whatever. You might hear music, and even though I pretty much putting this off, like, okay, there you go. But yeah, floor gangs, Shinobi, concrete battle. What's up with the names here? What's going on? Also, who the frick is ATWL? Like, who that? Hmm. Anyways, this one is Get Nasty versus D12, which is funny. It's Nigeria versus Algeria. And yeah, it's in San Francisco, literally like 2 minutes away from me. Actually, this like known, it's in the capital. I call it the capital. It's like that very European looking building or something in the middle. It's like literally the city center. And yeah, they had an event there, full on in the concrete, which is kind of dope. It's something that don't really see a lot in other b-boy battles, but or b-boy events. And this one is like D12 from France, like flew all the way there to San Francisco. That's kind of crazy. And yeah, Get Nasty, which is an Oakland native, and pretty much also has been to Nigeria time after time. He even represent there at BC1 at one point. So yeah, this is just a dope battle. It's concrete, well, smooth concrete. It's not like the concrete in Who Got the Flowers, which is a crazy man. I feel like it's crazy because I still watch it time after time. Something's wrong with Casted. I don't know what's up with her. And of course Diaz that's basically his home. I don't know. Russians are invading Europe. But anyways, yeah. Get Nasty versus D12. Saw this battle. Also, like, he was part of like a crew battle in there somewhere in the Floor Gangs anniversary. So yeah, that was pretty dope, but it is just interesting. Like, yeah, this is kind of an international battle in a sense. It's the same equivalent to international battle down in LA, where they have like Create and some other Mexican b-boys in there, and it's like, yeah, Ukraine, Mexico, Japan, and some sorts. Speaking of Japan, Kanata was like, well, pretty much is representing like the US, but it's from Japan, and went to, like, I think Undisputed Brazil or something. I don't know. Brazil is having something big. I don't know. I think it's an entity of Undisputed, I believe, but I could be wrong. But I mean, I didn't really put in the notes. Then again, I don't have no notes, so I'm just freestyling over here. But yeah, ATWL, kind of cool. Like, it's like, oh yeah, this is interesting. Anyways, next up we got, like, we're going to international here. I believe France. Yeah, might as well be. And all the major battles are in France. But we got Support Your Culture 2025. Basically the B-girl battles were the highlight. Like, Castet was in there, Royal, an upcoming Chinese B-girl, Nicka as well. Like, pretty much the queen of the Balkans. Like, just Nicka is just dominating, or the Baltics, the Balkans or the Baltics. It's one of those ball. But yeah, Nicka was just like, at this point she's beyond mature. Like, and she's still like, just the way she battles and does her like moves and stuff like that is experimental, but also like a lot of strength is involved in a way. So that's pretty unique. But yeah. I saw the battle between Nicka versus Royal, and also Royal versus Castet. They also got some other B-girls in there. I'm going to go check and see what I can find here, because, again, I'm doing this off the fly. I don't care. Everything is just unorganized to the utmost core. Like, nothing needs to be professional anymore. But yeah, they got, like, man, they have a bunch of B-girls that I have no idea who the frick they are. Then again, these are pre-selections, and of course, when you see Castet, she's gonna pass all of them. But yeah, we got, like, oh yeah, there's this girl named Kat. Oh yeah, Bodley's there. or Badly, or whatever from Poland. I know she's like killing it. I just get this weird feeling like I just know a lot of these B girls are going to be full on Mad Max wannabes, especially Badly, which is Mad Max's bestie or whatever. But yeah, I don't know, man. Shout out to Rocker's crew for putting this out there, and these these battles. Let me go back and get to my other battles that I've been watching, because there's like big ones. I've been watching what was this called? It's let me go see if I can freaking find it. King of Breakers 2025. Saw X or VII generation. I don't know. I wish there was an easier name for that. Well, you gotta put freaking Roman numerals, okay? I get it, Spain, and they're trying to be classic with this, but I don't give a damn about reading Roman numerals. Who the frick does that? But anyways, it's I saw a battle between Dream Runners, and Dream Runners been all over France. They've been all around France. They've been all around Europe, basically, and they've been battle after battle. And yeah, it seems like there's a lot going on. I've seen other battles in King of Breakers, 2025, which True Crew. I saw Shaolin and Light, and also Tiger and that crew. Representing Germany going up against Japan. Japan and Asia was really present there. Like good for Kyosho Danji. I don't speak Japanese, so I don't even know how you say that. They are a classic like Japanese b-boy crew that is very well known for their power, their ninja style power, and crazy dynamics. And I don't even know any of them. But also Dream Runners is an interesting one, because basically the Dizzy Trez that I got, which is the first ever b-boy shoe that I bought from Taiwan, is actually from the Dream Runners studio, or basically their little factory operation, because they are in some cases working with Dizzy Trez, because it's the reason why you see some of them wearing Dizzy Trez, or maybe any other shoe. I feel like for any other b-boy, a lot of times when it comes to any shoe you want to wear, you can wear it. It doesn't really matter. I mean, unless you're sponsored. But man, Dream Runners were annoying. They were going at it with Generation, especially at it with freaking Daniel, which is not from Spain, because this is a Spanish crew, even though like Daniel is from Norway and he's over there representing. But I don't know, Dream Runners got some weird beef with them, which very interesting. But next up, Battle Royale concept. Dream Runners was also there, but they got beaten by Los Capulos. I think that's how you call it. They got the twins from Melting Forest, B Girl Sissy, and B Boy Damani, and also B Boy Killian. Reunion. Okay, in the house. And they were, and pretty much I feel like this is more fitting for all of them to be together and collabing and going battles after battles. And they were going at it with Brazil. They were going at it with Belgium. I mean, they were going at it with a bunch of. Speaking of Belgium, Nabs is pretty dope. That's an up and comer right there. Keep an eye. But yeah, they got also like the Russian crew as well. Russia was going at it with everyone else. They got Tiger, Gekon, and Dope Dog, and that was a crazy battle. I saw it in the semis against Brazil. And let me tell you, like seeing Dope Dog again was pretty cool. Seeing these young Russian cats, like, for sure was dope. I just know that Russia is like the most hungriest when it comes to breaking, for sure. Let's get into the dance world, because right now, the Red Bull dancer style is going hard around the world. I saw the Italian one where, what is his name? Tempo, the whacker, that happens to want that. That was pretty cool to see. We also got, I don't know what's up with Korea. I know it's a big breaking scene, but apparently it's a big whacking scene. A lot of, there's a lot of Vogue whackers that are beginning to be a big deal, especially with, within Red Bull dancer style. And especially Korea has a lot of them. I know Prince Wizard, and I saw it about Prince Wizard versus Yoonji. I know Prince Wizard, especially that whole beef between him and Green Tech, which isn't a beef. Green Tech was just being an a-hole. And man, Green Tech is savage, okay? The guy that just freaking has a boner for China and also is like one of the most dopest poppers out there. And is from Montreal, but also looks like he's from, Los Angeles. Dude is mad hood. The most hood. And I don't, and it's kind of like my first exposure when it comes down to Montreal of, I didn't know that Canada, or at least that part of Canada, was that freaking hood. I know Toronto be hood, but over there in Montreal is hood. But I freaking wouldn't know. I never been to Canada. I wouldn't know that about Canada. I mean, there's still a good amount of majority of places in Northern America which I never been to, but when it comes to that area, it kind of shows you like, yo, where he's from is definitely like the hood, like just real like projects that he's sort of like carrying himself within his poppin' aesthetics, the way he battles, his tattoos, his look, and everything like that. Like Green Tech is basically, in some ways kind of like Alien Ness in a sense, but also like was has a hatred for her. Like, I don't know. I feel like there was a reason for this. There was a conversation about it too, and this was a long time ago. This was like in Radical Force. It was like when Green. It was an all style battle. It was a tree versus tree, and I think that it was like Prince Wizard's crew against Green Tech's crew, which is a bunch of Japanese dancers. And yeah, for some reason, like Green Tech's put basically just spilled or just, in purpose poured water on Prince Wizard. And I don't know what that was about because Prince Wizard didn't do really anything. To this day, I still stand that. I still stand by that. There is a part of me where it has to be like homophobic in nature for sure, which as a at that time I was like in the LGBT community, and now I basically quit. I left the LGBT community. I basically am trying to repent, if and left that creepy lifestyle. But in that time I was like, what the heck was this, what's that about? So and pretty much Green Text did say that they're cool. So there's no beef between these two anymore. At least that's what he said when he was, referencing this, because I do follow Green Tech and he did mention this. And yeah, he pretty much put this clip and he also said like, by the way, we're cool now. Which I'm like, I mean, sure, but what the heck was that about? What was the beef? There's always something between battles like beef, especially with that Dream Runners versus the Spanish crew generation. I was like, yo, did something happen between these two when they were like, getting ready to battle? Like, did they cross paths and cuss each other or something, like look at each other like about to smoke you type stuff? I'm like, I don't know. I wouldn't know because I never understand that in terms of battling. Like, is there beef between y'all? But anyways, UNG was, of course, she won the Dance Your Style, and she's over there killing it. And especially when it comes to yours, I don't even know if this is the first time she won. I believe this is like, there's many times that she won, and she's been around the block, especially in Korea, in the dance scene in terms of whacking. But you also got other countries. You got like Greece, you got Turkey, you got Germany, you got parts of the U.S. You got parts of Indonesia. There was someone from Indonesia that also won, and I just want to call them out. That what is his name? Alex Alessandro. And I was like, that kid is not freaking Indonesian. Okay, that is not freaking, like, maybe Filipino at best. That is a Filipino Western name. There is nothing Indonesian or Dutch about his name. And I'm like, his name is not Alex Alessandro. And for those that don't know, he's a dancer that won the dancer style in Indonesia. And I was looking at that name. I'm like, bro, that is not your freaking name. That has to be fake. Ain't nothing Indonesian unless he's Filipino. He has to be Filipino. For a name to be close to, like, especially Alessandro, or, Alex Alessandro, something that sounds Western, has a mix of Italian, but I know some Spanish folks has the name Alessandro. But also, that is not freaking Indonesian. I don't know what's up with that. I keep noticing that too. Like, is there something within Indonesia that has like these, like names that sound Spanish or Italian? Like, ain't no way they're freaking Indonesian. That is cap. That is such cap, okay? No way. But whatever. And I was looking around. I was like, hey, anybody here got a freaking Italian name? And then none of them. He's the only one, and I know that's a fake-ass name. Anyways, I just have to call them out because I don't give a damn. Yeah, there's some other battles here and there. I can go down the list, I guess, and just see what we got. Uh, you know what? Let's go to YouTube. We got time. We got time. Pretty much, there is, this hunger for me where I do want to commentate here and there, but I just don't feel like it. For skateboarding news, if anyone's interested in that, because I'm a skateboarder, I've been watching a lot of Lamont Hill, and he's been coming back to skateboarding. I've also been trying to, get back to skateboarding in a sense. When I ever want to take a break from breaking, I just want to get back to skateboarding. But I haven't been breaking much because I had a fight earlier this week or something, and I just haven't been feeling it. I don't want to talk about it. I could talk about it, but I don't want to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Oh yeah, that's his name, Albert Alessandro. And I'm like, bro, that is not maybe Albert, maybe there's some Alberts. Oh yeah, Dada Block Party. This is the one that I believe creates and Ollie battle together. And yeah, there were some dope moments in this one. You got freaking Ivan going crazy over there. He's just jumping around and stuff. Kobe, Denver, man, freaking Ukraine and Kazakhstan is really representing over this here. Yeah. We got Auntie. Auntie's there. I guess she's back in LA. I don't know if she lives there, to be real. That's interesting, yeah. And this is like in a b-boy battle, or maybe like mix in a sense, because there are both b-boys and b-girls. Oh, hold on, wait. Is this really like a b-girl versus b-boy right here, and especially a b-girl from Italy, one of the best in Italy, and now out of nowhere yeah, it is. B-boy Fast Man going up against Auntie. I'm looking at this like, what the heck am I looking at? What? Okay, I don't know. Also, I guess, Auntie didn't win, looking at, since I already spoiled. Oh, wait, no, she did win. Okay, sorry. And we got Kobe there, Guam in the house. That's interesting. Like, Italy, of course, has, like, some kind of friendship with the U.S., I mean, for obvious reasons. If you know, you know. There's so many Italians over here, to this day. And, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that's about. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Yeah, bye.